Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So I'm just going to just show you the solar panels are kicking. We're going to go in here real quick and we're going to take a look. I'm going to show you something else that I got to take care of, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, we're going to look and see where we're at solar-wise. I got the air conditioning on at the moment in the house because it is definitely warm in there. Just look at this. Oh wow, if that's the case, that's not a bad thing. What I'm looking at here, I'll show you this, is saying 100% standby, which means the battery is full and whatever power that I'm pulling in at the moment, yeah, so that's good. Whatever power I'm pulling in at the moment is going right directly to fire up the air conditioning in the camper. All right, so I got to show you this one, guys, real quick, and then we'll get into that. Look at that miserable hive there. I have to get that out of there. I did not even see them build that in there, and somebody else pointed it out to me, and I'm like, yeah, that's not good. So that's got to go. But I have to do that methodically. I think I still have some Hornet spray left, and I will take care of that. Okay, let's get into the topic of this video. Are life-saving meds running out? Right? That's a good question. We definitely need to have, we have a lot of people in the country that are on life-saving medication. I just had a conversation with Asif. You guys, anybody that watches the channel knows he's a doctor. He's been following the channel for quite a while. Him and I talk quite frequently, and he gives me a lot of information, what's going on medically around the country. And what he's finding to be the case is we're not running out yet, but certain medications are getting harder and harder to find. So what does that mean? He's having patients that are like having to travel much greater distances, like their local pharmacy may not have the medication that they need, so they have to search around, find a pharmacy somewhere that does have their medication that they need to, and I'm talking life-saving medication, folks. I'm not just talking about everyday kind of stuff. I'm talking life-saving medication. They're having to travel and try to find and locate places that actually have the medication that they need. I know that Asif likes to use certain kind of antibiotics and stuff like that, and he's been telling me, this is something that we've been discussing back and forth for a while. A lot of things are getting harder and harder to locate when it comes to those type of medications. And I find it sad in a way that we're at that point where people are having a difficult time. I mean, they don't have enough stress in their lives, trying to just survive. We're going to take a walk, actually. We're going to go walk down over here. I want to go back and check out the spring and see how that's looking. We got work to do down here at this spring as well to seal it up better. That definitely needs to be done. But we're going to take a walk down here, and we'll take a look and we'll see what it's looking like. But so my question to you folks out there, I know a lot of, a majority of the people in this country are on some kind of medication. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, more than any other country in the world, the United States, people are on some kind of medication. I wanted to ask you guys if you are seeing or having any issues with getting medication that you need at this point, or are you okay in getting enough, medications that you need to survive, or life-saving medications? Or are you finding that your doctor's having to send you further and further away from your centralized location to be able to get those medications? I got to bring the lawnmower down through here and just kind of open this up some more. It's not that difficult. All right, let's go up here and take a look and see what we are looking at. I see some moisture here, so that's not a bad thing. Yeah, the water's still fairly high, as you can see. We had filled in some here, but the water's actually higher than the pipe, and no water's coming out of the pipe, which means there's a clog on this end. But I want to build this up more, and we're going to do that and solidify this, because it's another water source, obviously. This could be a great, I mean, this water here, guys, is literally, I believe, about 4 foot deep. So you can see the tadpoles all in there and stuff like that, and there's not algae or anything else growing. There's leaves and stuff in there, so I'd like to get in there and clean all that out as well. Maybe that'll be a project that we do. But you know, the water's always seeping out from the hill here as well. So, you know, it's another, and the water looks clean, which is a good thing as well. So, not a bad thing. But, and that is, the bees are straight up here. So the bees have access to water. You want to make sure that they have a source where they can get water. So that is what that is as well. But that is another project that we're going to be needing to work on, is to solidify that, make some higher walls, so that when the water does come out, that we're able to save it, more of it, and have it there as a ready-to-use resource down the road. I think that that is an important thing as well. Water is going to be, you know, such a huge factor in everything. So the more that you have availability to and access and those type of things, it's definitely going to be better. The other spring on the other side is always running as well. That really has a lot of work that has to be done on that as well. And I think those are projects that we may, like I said, we still have a lot of work to do with the pavilion. We'll take a walk over here real quick, and actually I'll show you. I took a picture. I don't know if I did it on video or not yet. I probably did. But I'm going to show you again. We have the Raven's Nest sign on the pavilion now. So to let everybody know the name of the pavilion. And a big shout out to Bud for doing the metal work. Excuse me. Making the sign itself, making the frame. He did the whole thing. And I think he did an awesome job on it. And so we'll take a walk over here, and I will show you that. So there it is right there, folks. I mean, how awesome is that? We wanted it to be coming out and hanging down, and that's exactly what it's doing. So really awesome. I think it looks great. Over here, so we put in our temporary steps to be able to get in and out of the pavilion. That's the wood stove. We haven't, not 100% sure exactly where it's going to be located yet, but probably centralized in here. So I got to get some cement board, and we'll probably put that together next month is the game plan. And so yeah, so there's all the different things for that, and we'll get that going and squared away. So, but yeah, it's a good thing. Pavilion was a success. Obviously the rest of the floor is in. We have one picnic table in. Bud had also brought this picnic table down as well that he got as a freebie, and so he said, hey, I can pick up another one just like it. And I said that'd be perfect. So we would have two picnic tables up here, and that would be good. But yeah, the pavilion is awesome. It's worked out great, and so nice to have. Well, anyway, folks, I want to hear again if you are having any issues getting medications. I definitely want to hear about that. You know, Asif is telling me that there's a big issue with that. So life-saving medication is obviously very important to be able to have. So I definitely want to hear your feedback on that. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Please be safe and, keep prepping. All right, guys. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. Come on, girl. Hella girl. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What a good girl.